See, I want to ask you something, Jer. Like, what's your worst joke? But I'm not sure.
Um,
I'm not sure I have one myself.
Worst. Damn, because I mean, like, there's the joke. I've told this joke on stream before. The one that I made about the town, the town in the old west town with the bells.
I'm not remembering it.
Well, I don't want to say the punchline, but Amno says, "Me, I'm my worst joke." That is not allowed in this positive community.
Only I am allowed to tell negative, self-deprecating jokes. You can't steal my whole shtick.
Okay. What we call an elevator in the United States, in England they call a lift. I guess we were all just raised differently.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Oh, I know my worst joke. I know my worst joke. This joke was told to me, and I guessed the punchline incorrectly, but my punchline was better than the actual punchline. So I love this one, and I hope you hate it.
Nice.
Kyle, what do you do on a remote island?
Change the channel.
Channel surf.
Yeah, that's a better one. That's a better one.
The punchline I was given for that one is look for a TV island, and that's you channel surf.
Mm-hmm. I agree. See, when I tell a bad joke, in the way we're talking about it, where it's just cringy, I usually think of it as a good joke. And so I'm having trouble thinking of any joke I've ever told. Because if I tell what I consider a bad joke, it gets deleted from my brain as an unfunny joke.
Because the problem with like bad jokes or dentist jokes or dad jokes or whatever you want to call them is that they're safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are just safe jokes, and like I think that's what makes us grown. Where it's like, oh, that didn't like titillate my adult sensibilities in any way. That was a safe joke of which there was no risk or controversy, right? And so we kind of just pretend those jokes are somehow worse than jokes that have any form of edge to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I say fuck that. If it's funny, it's funny. Shut up.
Yeah.
Because the actual secret to humor is surprise. And you know, like a good joke connects to things that you didn't like expect. And it surprises you that there was a connection that you didn't see. Which is why I love trying, at least like I can't always do it. I got about a 30% success rate, but I love trying to guess the punchline to a joke because a good joke is often also a riddle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what is this with this detail have in common with that? Well, those are the clues. The two things don't seem to be in common, but this one has this detail, which makes it about that. And then you start thinking about like linguistics or you know, wordplay or something about like what they are and what, you know, you sort of unpack it based on the clues, and you can usually come up with channel surf.
And that way, it's a lot like the game Codenames.
I rule at that game. Fucking crush it at that game. I love that game so much.
That's a good game.
I was one short of a 5.
You were one short of a 5.
It's like I did it was so close, and it's obviously a super huge stretch, but it's like it was basically 5-1. It was now or never. I've got to get them to get like all 5 clues, and I threw out a clue that basically was like, okay, here's the clue for the remaining ones. You've got enough detail based on what I've set up until now to get the rest, so just guess until you're done. And they got all the way up to 4, and it ended with 1 card left. I fucking crush it at that game. Code again beat me. Code again beat me that game. Well played. Well played, friend.
Meanwhile, I had a round against Loopy Fruits where I just accidentally said one of the words.
And that was a DQ.